What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something that adds a lot of horsepower to your truck. Stay tuned.
I just smoke motherfuckers like it ain't no thing.
I'm just kidding, guys. We're just gonna do a set of rock lights on the truck, a 16 piece. We're gonna do the fender wells underneath the front and rear bumper and underneath the doors on the passenger and driver's side. The update on the truck, well, we're currently still on jack stands. Truck hasn't moved. Still waiting to get the suspension back from powder coat. He told me about a couple more days, so you know, we're looking forward to that. In the meantime, I want to put a set of rock lights on the truck. Now, there's a huge variance of where you can get rock lights from. There's rock lights that are very expensive. There's rock lights that are on the cheaper side. Most rock lights are made in China. They're just very similar. You can get RGBW lights, red, blue, green lights. They have that white, pure white, instead of the red, blue, green color, trying to replicate the white color. You can never get that pure white color with an RGB because it's not white, it's red, blue, green making white. Many may think that rock lights serve no purpose at all. I like to have rock lights on my truck just in case we're out working at night on the truck, or if something happens on the truck where you got to get underneath it, or you're in a rocky area, you got to look out and see what the road looks like. You can always turn those rock lights on and it illuminates all around the truck. It's awesome. I think it's very cool to have on there. That way, whenever you're working on the truck, you can illuminate what you're doing underneath the truck without having to hold a light there. Seems legit. I'm just about to pull into the shop here, but before we get started, do me a favor, like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. These are the little suckers right here. I've ordered these off of Amazon. I will put the link in the description below. Yes, I ordered them off of Amazon. The reason why I reordered them is because these things last forever. The quality in these rock lights are amazing. Finished up the hardest part already. I'm just gonna walk you guys through it so you have a general idea of how to get this done. On these trucks, there are 5.5mm bolts that run across the outside here of the fender liner. You have two 7mm bolts up top, and then 3 Torx bolts that go across the top up here. I ran the rock lights from the top. They come down below. This is all the wiring. These are the rock lights going to the back. I got 2 here for the fender wells, and I put 1 up here. It runs down below and falls down here for the bumper. The harness comes back over here. This is the module. It is a Bluetooth setup. You can run it right off of your phone. You just download the app. The wires come down. Again, they go right down to the back. Came back up. I got 2 for the fender well here. I got 1 for the front bumper there. And I got my other line here for underneath the passenger side door. They run all along the frame of the truck. They're gonna come back here, bolt back up underneath, 2 up in here. All right, so here's what you get with every individual rock light. You get the rock light itself with a little wire there. They give you these rubber insulators that go to the rock light, and then you can either put these on the frame, or they give you a flat one that I'm going to use for these fender wells. I'm gonna drill 3 holes, 2 for the bolts and then 1 for the wire right in the middle, 1 on each side. The 5 30-second drill bit to drill for the screws, and a 15 30 seconds for the wire. MGJ Production. mounted in the fender liners, nice and clean. Now you will have this fire protection, this felt material here. You may have to cut a little sliver in the material to be able to get the bolt through. That's pretty easy, it's not that bad. Alright, we got the pods hooked up in the fender liners. We're gonna get these mounted up here in a little bit. Hooked up my wires already. They're all ran throughout the truck. Let's go. Still got wires hanging here. These wires here are going to the back. 2 are for the fender well, 2 are for underneath the passenger side rear door, and then 1 is for the rear bumper. And then I got the same on the other side. And this wire here goes to the driver's side door. Alright guys, these F-250s do not have rear fender wells. They don't have the plastic liners, and I refuse to drill into the panels. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be siliconing these to the inside of the fender here. Tape this up with some duct tape and let it dry. Making a little harness here. This is going to go to the module. And then these 2 ends here go to the battery. here. Everything is running. Guys, to touch things up a little bit, I got this sweet diff cover by BD Diesel Performance. One step before installation now, powder coat. So close to showing you guys the truck. Stay tuned. Next video just might be the reveal of the truck. I also have another surprise for you guys. Stay tuned and make sure you subscribe.